We're privileged to have with us the Secretary of State, Mauro.
Thank you very much, and good morning to everyone. Hope everybody's having a good morning so far. And it's certainly my pleasure to be here, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to be here today. Just a great crowd, and as Secretary of State, I'm here to talk to you about voter outreach and what we want to do in partnership with the American Legion. I want to recognize, before I start, those people I know that are important to the Legion. Marlon Tillman, the Department Commander of the American Legion of Iowa. Fran Kirk, President of the American Legion Auxiliary of Iowa. John Dernier, Department Adjutant of the American Legion of Iowa, and thank them for the leadership that they provide. I also want to thank and acknowledge all the members of the American Legion of Iowa and the American Legion Auxiliary for the wonderful service they provide to American veterans and servicemen. My name is Mauro, and I'm the Iowa Secretary of State. I was elected for my first term in 2006. The duties of the Secretary of State include elections. And as I said, I've served as Secretary of State for 3 years. Prior to being a Secretary of State, I was in county government. I served as the Polk County Auditor for 10 years. I'm a graduate of Drake University and a former teacher and coach. I am proud to say that I also played American Legion baseball and coached American Legion. So I know the wonderful opportunities that are involved with American Legion. As the Secretary of State of Iowa, I'm also the State Commissioner of Elections. The State Commissioner of Elections works with the 99 county auditors, and I was a former county auditor, and in conjunction with those auditors, we're responsible for administering the elections for the state of Iowa. Iowa's had some good things happen in the way of elections. Iowa is #1 in the nation for the best election website by the Pew Charitable Trust. They recognized Iowa in 2008. Iowa was #1 in the nation for the highest percentage of young people participating. That was cited by George Mason University, 18 to 24-year-olds in 2008. Iowa was #5 in the nation for the highest percentage turnout in the 2008 election. And I'm proud to say, just recently, and I think this is great, Iowa was recognized as #1 in the nation for the ease of requesting and receiving absentee ballots by the military and overseas voters, according to the Overseas Voter Foundation. As your Secretary of State, I've had the privilege to address and attend and participate in the annual American Legion Boys State and Girls State. These events take place during the summer every 3 years, and there's wonderful opportunities to see young people seeing good examples of what it means to participate in this country. And for that, I'm also thankful. I am extremely thankful for the great service the American Legion provides. I was out surfing around the internet and just trying to get myself briefed up a little bit more about what we're going to be talking about today. And the first thing I came across was the 4 pillars of the American Legion, what they stand for. And the 4 pillars of the American Legion speak tremendous volumes. #1, Veterans Affairs and Rehabilitation, which includes access to VA care. How important is that? National Security, the 2nd pillar, protecting the national security of this country and lots of other items that fall under national security. Americanism, which does include voter registration and participation. I'm glad to hear to talk about that a little bit today. And then #4, support for our children and youth. These all are the foundation of what public service and volunteerism are all about. It is an honor and privilege to be able to work with the American Legion to provide informational packets that's going to be available for the deployment of soldiers so that they make it easier for them to have an opportunity to participate in the upcoming primary and general election. And we worked with, I know we've talked to Kathy Nees, and we've put some packets together that'll be used in the deployment process. One includes just basically not more than something you can't lose, a little refrigerator sticker that addresses you to our website. What's that do? Once you click on that website, You can go right to where it talks about overseas and military voters, and you can make sure that you get your voter registration done. You can make sure that you get that absentee ballot request. You can make sure it's sent to you. And we can even eliminate the mails now by email and faxing these. And for those soldiers that are in imminent danger areas, they can even email them back. The real thing is we need to make sure that those opportunities are there. So we think this is outstanding, and with the help of the American Legion, I think all these things will be made available in the deployment packages. So those are great things.